Alright guys, this is a video test. I don't know if I ever did one with the Nexar 1 Pro. The difference between 1 and 1 Pro is the inside camera, so it's the same thing. Just one has an inside, one doesn't. If you get the Nexar 1, you get the inside cameras, no, not 1 Pro. Anyway, this is a town of Cold Spring, New York. See the fire department on the right. I just want to do a video test showing the quality. It will be at 4K, but basically it's testing the streaming quality of the Nexar 1 Pro, and just drive around the area. It is Halloween. It's the 31st, as you see on the camera. It's 8:40 p.m. You see that on the camera. Date, timestamp. I want to, go through different scenarios where I'm passing cars. You see this car on the right. It's going to be a PA plate JDH 6592. I'm going to see who picks that up. This one is GRT 7149. If a car is right in front of you, it should pick it up. But I'm going to go through my normal route where I normally do a review. And just kind of, just cruise through it, for you guys to see. It kind of, going through this little town kind of gives you a good idea of, different lighting, Then I'll go a little inside blocks, maybe a little darker, maybe get some lights from the house. But it kind of gives a good, of how the dark quality is, how well this camera sees in the dark. From what I understand, it's not bad, this quality, but if you watch my video, I compare it to the Nexar 2 and the Nexar Pro, which Nexar 1 Pro, and I have to say it because some people don't know, Nexar 1 Pro and the Nexar Pro are two different cameras. Nexar Pro, without the 1 in it, the 1 basically is 4K. So we'll see how that goes. From what I'm looking at the app, the camera quality seems alright, in the dark. But again, if you watch my video, I just feel a certain way about the way, if this was to stream as seamless as when you get out the car and you've done your drive, the complete video, it should be front and back, in my opinion. But even if the front, just like the other one, where the front is automatically saved and is good, and it saves to the phone app directly, and you could get it from the app and save it to your phone, I think that would be great, in my opinion. I think that would be great. But it doesn't do that, Now, it's 8:45 p.m. right now. I don't think I'll see any trick-or-treaters. I'm just, maybe you see some decorations in this area. I don't know. See, I'm from the city, so we're not used to seeing much decorations unless you're in the good areas. So up here, it's a little different. A lot of houses you will see decorations, but as you've seen in this part, not many. You got one right here. You get a few scattered around, but other than that, not many. I wasn't gonna go through it, but you know what? It's not a complete tour if I don't go through the route I normally would go through. So let me just go here. This is the train station. Won't be any passenger trains at this time, I don't think. So after a while they stop running. I mean, it's still running at this time. It's just I don't think it's running at this hour right now. You got a parking lot view, some lighting. again, so overall, my take, like I said in the this camera, when you compare it to the Nexar Pro, Nexc2, honestly, I think I would just go with the Nexc2 and the Nexar Pro, and between those two, again, those are not LTE, but honestly, like with those cameras, I'm done with my drive. The phone is saved to the app. I could just pull the video of my last drive. Where here it has to like load, and then for some reason, if the power's not on, it'll say transfer pause. So it's a little weird. Like it needs to. I don't know, man. You would think since it connects to your phone just like the other ones do, and it has LTE, that it would just be seamless, just like the Nexar Pro and Nexc2. But nope, that is not the case. So with that being said, again, I personally, unless I don't know, unless there's like a strong, I don't even know what. Honestly, I just wouldn't, I personally would just go with the other two, Nexc2, Nexar Pro. I'm surprised there's not that many houses. I would think up here there'll be more houses decorated. Huh? Interesting. Huh. I mean, you have a little bit of a, like, for example, right here, you got the chair with the candy out right here. Say, hey, take candy, whatever, But, I remember I went to a town that it was during the COVID time, and they had a little chute coming out from the window from like the second floor or first floor, whatever, and they'll give the candy out like that. I thought that was interesting. That's something I would probably do. And not even because of that, just for the hell of it. Like, you don't have to open the door, just like, hey, candy from out here. And it makes it a little interesting, candy coming down a little slide. I thought that was very creative, man. I wonder how much trick-or-treating. So I should have came earlier, but the family and I, we went trick-or-treating up here because it's a lot better than the city. And now that I'm, and it wasn't even this neighborhood, but somewhere near here. But it's like, I just want to see what this neighborhood looks like, because I was just everywhere I always do the. But I'm surprised that it's not many decorations in comparison. Oh, interesting. This car passes by. It's going like 2 miles an hour. Not really. I'm just. Maybe I'll drive up left a little more. Normally I end about here, where the red light is at, and then usually I change the settings, or let me test the 1080p quality. But this camera, I don't need to do the 1080p quality version. It's the same thing. Normally I do it when it's like a 2K with 60 frames or something like that, and it's like I'll test out that. But between 1080p, honestly, it's gonna show 4K. But that's another thing about this camera. It shows 4K, but I'll be honest with you, I could get a VFO that's 1080p 60 frames. That'll be better quality than this. At least in my opinion, that's the way it seems. And I'm just talking overall image quality, whatever you want to call it. Overall, the VFO 1080p at 60 frames, a lot better than this 4K 30 frames or 4K 24. There's still trick-or-treaters out here. Oh, look at these people. Oh, that's not scary at all. Like around a bonfire. That's pretty cool though. I think up here, let me see. Let me make a right turn here. I think here you get more decorated houses. Oh look, we got a trick or treat right there. Oh, that's their house. Never mind. Damn, this is steep. Damn, still steep. What the hell? We got little decorations here. You got, what's that? Okay, they look like they just got. Oh, I don't see these people. They look like everybody's just coming home from their trick or treating thing or Halloween party or whatnot. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Anyway, let me go back to the vlog. I'm just like looking at the houses here. I would thought there would be more. Yeah, I just heard, they really into the thing over here, but I mean, it's nice. I mean, it's hard to see from the side angle, but I mean, you do get more house decorations, but it's just not as full as I envision it to be. You know what I mean, man? All my childhood, I grew up trick or treating and housing projects. So for me, this is a little different. I'm not used to what basically you see in the movies, But just kind of drive up and let me just make sure I'm in a piece. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. I'm gonna do one more little block and then I'm gonna go back down Main Street and end the vlog probably. So, anyway, there's room for improvement, but for the price you pay for the camera, on top of paying for monthly LTE, to me, guys. If you want my personal opinion, if you don't mind using your phone's LTE, not paying for LTE, or I would say, unless you want the slightly better, you hear the thing. I have my V4 is the main camera. This is just a backup. So, in my opinion, as backup, I would stick with the Nexar 2 to serve its purpose as use your phone's LTE and. And getting the video that way saved on your phone, guarantee, for the most part. I would do that. But even even if, again, unless you're not paying for LTE, I think that would be the only reason. If you want a slightly better quality, honestly, for what it is, I don't even think it's that much better for you to be like, you know what, I want that to pay, how much? To pay X amount more and then pay monthly. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. My opinion, nah. Nexar 2, Nexar Pro. Forget the Nexar 1 or the Nexar 1 Pro. Unless you really absolutely want the slightly better quality and don't mind paying for it, or if you don't really have LTE, if you use your phone, you don't want to use the bandwidth, or you don't want your phone battery to. Well, either way, they're both gonna be. They both drain battery, but I guess with the LTE dash cam, you don't really have to connect it to the LTE. So if you don't want even though if your phone's connected, it'll drain the battery if your phone's not powered on to the car plug. Your phone battery will drain. So my opinion, unless you don't want, unless you don't have like a way where you don't want to connect your phone to power and then you could not. Then the LT version, you could just basically